When a narcissist sees you as being too strong, this is what they'll do. In the intricate dance of power and influence, narcissists yearn to stand as the undisputed maestros. Their insatiable thirst for control propels them to commandeer authority in every sphere of their lives, from intimate relationships and workplace dynamics to friendships. This insistent need fuels their penchant for dominant and aggressive behavior. But why do they resort to such tactics? It stems from a deep-seated insecurity, a feeling of being at the mercy of circumstances. Faced with the uncertainty of losing control, they unleash a myriad of strategies, grasping at anything that might tilt the scales in their favor. Many individuals find themselves entangled in prolonged, tumultuous relationships with narcissists, enduring a storm of abuse and violence. The dance between codependency and narcissism reveals a shared fixation on attaining dominance and influence over others. Whether deeming you an easy conquest or a formidable adversary, these individuals relentlessly strive to assert control, undeterred by the perceived ease or difficulty of the target. Explore with us the cunning tactics employed by narcissists to eliminate those they perceive as threats. These individuals stand unyielding against the sway of external opinions, embodying strength and self-reliance. In both thought and action, they have cultivated a formidable presence, making them formidable adversaries in the eyes of the narcissist. Narcissists struggle to accept individuals for their true selves, resulting in a tendency to mistreat others. Those who resist easy influence, radiate confidence, harbor a healthy self-esteem, and remain well-grounded are the ones perceived as threats by these individuals. Interestingly, the absence of a white list doesn't dissuade them from pursuing connections. Vulnerable or powerful, everyone becomes a target in their invasive approach. It's their distinct methods of engaging with people that set them apart in the complex realm of social interactions. The narcissist harbors an insidious objective, the obliteration of anything standing in their path. Their relentless pursuit of this goal knows no bounds. In their distorted worldview, boosting their own self-esteem hinges on dismantling the self-worth of those around them. Even for those who possess intelligence and resilience, resistant to succumbing to the allure of love bombing, the narcissist remains steadfast in their mission to coerce compliance. It's crucial to bear in mind that while love bombing is a favored tool in their manipulative arsenal, narcissists wield an array of other strategies. Remaining vigilant is paramount, as these individuals are adept at deploying various tactics to exert control over others. Upon discovering that flattery and charm fall short in gaining favor, individuals often resort to playing the victim as a tactic to elicit sympathy. This maneuver involves adopting the role of the aggrieved, seeking to garner empathy and understanding. Narcissistic individuals exhibit minimal concern for the emotional impact their actions or words may have on others. At this stage, all they crave is material to manipulate. Consequently, they are willing to seize whatever comes their way, be it love, adoration, pity, or even hatred. Your mental and emotional investment in them signifies their importance in your life's trajectory. If they successfully evoke sympathy from you, they're likely to persist in employing this tactic, perhaps adorned with a sprinkle of flattery and charm. Achieving your pity becomes their triumph. Hence, the narcissist's final gambit to assert dominance and bend us to their desires involves appealing to our empathy, triggering a sense of pity. This marks their ultimate attempt to seize control and coerce us into compliance. Additionally, they may intentionally inflict harm upon themselves, aiming to draw attention to their manipulative theatrics. It's not uncommon for them to adopt a confrontational stance, insisting that you are their sole savior, repeatedly emphasizing the same plea. Narcissists possess a remarkable talent for performance, as they perceive it as the key to attaining the control they crave. When faced with the stark reality of your superior power, they adeptly adopt a facade of vulnerability. They portray themselves as feeble and submissive, strategically aiming to elicit your trust and secure your confide. Narcissists harbor a relentless desire to wield control over their victims, ultimately aiming for their downfall. Consequently, they're capable of betraying those who once assisted them, pushing them back into the metaphorical ditch from which they were initially rescued. This betrayal stems from the very structure of their manipulative nature. The fundamental objective of an individual with narcissistic traits is to assert unyielding dominance and control over others, regardless of previous alliances or assistance provided. Without regard for circumstances or repercussions, narcissists resort to cunning tactics to ensnare their targets. They may masquerade as hopelessly infatuated or pitifully helpless, all in a bid to manipulate you. This deceitful behavior feeds into their distorted self-image, granting them a deluded sense of self-worth and superiority when they successfully bring a formidable individual under their control. Once they've gleaned all they can from you, they discard you with calculated precision, having exploited you to their advantage. Even when traditional tactics such as flattery, charm, or victimhood fail to yield desired results, the narcissist remains undeterred. If they cannot exert influence over you or bring you under their control indirectly, they resort to a final option. However, in this scenario, their toolkit is somewhat limited. Their lack of investment in getting to know you means they have little insight into any hidden flaws or secrets you may possess. Consequently, they focus their efforts on those physically close to you, recognizing that everyone is susceptible to being influenced by others. Narcissists exploit this vulnerability, seeking entry into your life or simply gathering information about you. They may target a cherished family member or close friend, knowing their importance to you. Their primary aim is to sow discord and alienate you by ingratiating themselves with everyone in your inner circle. To achieve this, they initially focus on winning your favor. However, their ultimate goal remains unchanged: to turn those around you against you. Rebuffed by you in the past, individuals seeking to exploit you are now more emboldened than ever to do so in the future. For the narcissist, mere disdain, betrayal, or abandonment toward you isn't sufficient. They crave active participation from everyone in your sphere, including yourself. Consequently, they exploit every opportunity to disseminate falsehoods and engage in slanderous discourse about others intentionally. Their aim: to sow discord and tarnish the reputation of their chosen targets. They're the type of colleagues who will relentlessly pursue your removal from your position, stopping at nothing until you're replaced. Such individuals may fabricate allegations against you, falsely accusing you of actions you never committed. When a narcissist perceives that you command more popularity and respect than they do, they become consumed with the desire to diminish you and elevate themselves. This obsession arises from their deep-seated fear of potential repercussions from your perceived superiority. Their ultimate aim is to maintain absolute control at all costs, resorting to any dishonest or unethical means, be it theft, deception, or manipulation, to assert dominance and seize control over your life. Narcissists find it immensely vexing when others outshine them in success. They resent being exposed for the false personas they've crafted, and despise it when we remain vigilant to their manipulative tactics, demonstrating our autonomy, self-sufficiency, and unwavering moral integrity. Thus they seek to undermine us by both stealing our possessions and attempting to dismantle our lives in the process. The narcissist is poised to conquer you, regardless of the ease or difficulty of the task. If their initial attempts at winning you over with love bombing and victimization fail, they may resort to covert schemes and enlist the support of your friends or family. Therefore, it's imperative to remain vigilant and never let your guard down. Stay alert for their traps and strategies, no matter how far you've progressed. The relentless pursuit of dragging you down to their level is a hallmark of a narcissist. Stay vigilant, keep your guard up, and refuse to let anyone push you past your boundaries. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.